My friend decided to go skydiving one day. I told him to take the skydiver class before he got on the plane. He told me he didn't need to because there would be somebody with him and they would be strapped to his back, so they would know everything to do. I think he was a little too eager to go falling out of the sky because when he jumped out of the plane, the person who was strapped to his back didn't know what to do either.
Bees! Bees! Bees!
That's all she would say, literally. She just kept on saying bees. And when I finally asked my coworker what's with the lady in 328, he told me, dude, all she ever does is say bees. Bees, bees. That's all she ever does. She just screams bees. When I asked him why, he told me apparently she got stung by a bunch of bees when she stuck her hand in a honeycomb years ago when she was a kid. And when he pulled up pictures that her family gave us for her file on the computer, I see why now she just keeps on saying bees. I mean, if my face looked like that, I think I probably would never be the same again either.
My husband told me he was going to go down by the river and fish out some water. It's not that long of a walk. It's a little short. But after 20 minutes when he didn't come back, I decided to go see what was taking him so long. It was already dark. I took the flashlight. When I got to the river, I found the bucket. And I found his watch. I found our wedding ring. And I found his shirt he had on hanging on the branch of a tree. I figured he must have maybe hopped in the river for a little swim, so I called out to him, "Jack! Oh, Jackie, come on now. It's too late for this." That's when I heard something move in the bushes behind me. And then it threw one of Jack's legs at me. And it still had blood squirting out. And when it stepped into the light where I could see it, it wasn't my Jackie boy.
Yeah, so I was driving the truck. I was on this road, shorty in the car in front of me, I guess with a man's. Was having a good time. But yo, this crap messed my head up. I ain't never seen no crap like this before ever in my life. She kept sticking her head out the window, trying to be cute. I don't honestly, now when I think about it, I don't really remember if she was laughing, she was crying, trying to get out of the car, if they was fighting, arguing, happy together, or not. Because, yo, when her head snapped off and she stuck it out that one time and it hit that light pole as they drove past it, yo, bro, nothing else stayed clear in my head. Oh man, why do I have to be in the middle of this? I basically went back to work to get my phone charger out of my desk, and I walked in on my boss. It's his secretary. Do you know what it feels like to have him look at you and casually keep doing what he's doing, and when the phone rings, he tells you just answer it, and you do, and it's his wife, and she's asking if he's there because she wants to know if he wants the steak or the chopped liver for dinner. I wish I never went back for this stupid phone charger. Now I'm being questioned in a small room for just wanting my phone charger.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything because when I called and asked him if my husband was there and he told me no, he should have told me the truth and told me yes.
If someone had told me my face would twist like this when I was dead, I would have tied a sock under my chin and around my head before I died. I don't want anyone to know, but I used to be a CNA. That means a certified nurse's aide. And I'm not anymore. I know you're gonna think I'm a real sick, perverted bastard. I don't know why I am the way I am. But now, I'm constantly being haunted by this old man in the nursing home where I worked before. And I can't tell anybody he's there because the guilt is too much. I used to be really mean to him and no one was around. I used to go in his room at night while he was asleep and yell and scream and turn on the lights and flash them, and he would wake up with his eyes wide and he would often look like he was having a heart attack, and I found it amusing. Now, all I ever hear is him whispering from around me, "Walk my way." And walk my way. And I hate it when he walk my way. Especially when I'm laying in bed in the dark because I can't see where it's coming from. And whenever I go to the bathroom and try to take a crap, I can't because I'm so tensed up that I can't relax enough for it to just come out. I hear him behind me on the toilet, right behind my head, just saying, "Walk my way, walk my way, walk my way." And I think it's because he couldn't walk. And so I used to tell him to walk my way, knowing that he needed help getting into a wheelchair to get out of bed. It was my sick joke. It's not so funny now. Walk my way. I have this friend who says that he's special, and I never believed him. Near our house is a cemetery. We'd walk through the cemetery sometimes. It was fun until one night when I found out how he was special. I looked to my left and he was gone. I looked behind me and I just saw him running. When I looked back in front of me at what he was running from, there was just some white ghost figure standing there with a top hat on. What I don't get is, if that's his special little power, see things no one else can, why the hell did I just now? Yep. I am running my backside clean off. I sure am. So ever since I was a kid, I've always been able to see, I know, very sixth sense, right? Dead people. And now I just saw one in the cemetery with my buddy. I couldn't even say bye. I just took off running and it was just running at us. And that's why I'm running away. Because it's still chasing me. It's still chasing me. It's still chasing me. Now he mouths the words, "Run." I passed out
and woke up in the cemetery the next morning by the groundskeeper nudging me with his rake. I felt like I had a good life, and I was ready to go. So as I laid comfortably in my bed at home, and I saw the face of what looked like an angel, I just knew next would come the pearly gates. And when I blinked my eyes, just relaxing into death, it was when the angel's face started to become very, very dark. Its eyes turned black, and its face became this permanent, scrunched up look that looked like it was completely compressed into a squashed, flattened burger. And when I heard it say,
"Thought it was gonna be a nice ending, didn't you? Let's remind you of all that happened. Do you remember when you were a child? How many kids did you bully in school?"
I'm quiet and I'm laying there in my bed and my heart is racing. And I just want the pearly gates to come. I really want the pearly gates to come. But all I see is kids being bullied in school by me.
In high school, did you steal the homework of your classmate? And when the teacher asked him, "Where's his homework?" and he didn't have it, he got in trouble, and you submitted his as yours.
I just want the pearly gates. I just want the pearly gates. And all I can see now is the smirk on my face of taking my classmate's homework and giving it as mine. Oh, God, please.
When you were in college, having fun in your dorm life, how many roofies did you put in how many drinks? And how many things did you do while so many were passed out? How many did you humiliate, taking their pictures, and many other things? Think about it. See it.
Pearly gates, I just want the pearly gates, please. Pearly gates. I just want to see the pearly gates, but now all I can see is a pill dropping down into a cup.
How about the Chinese man?
I'm a good person. Pearly gates.
How many times did you tell your wife you were faithful to her?
And then that's the moment when my wife stands up behind this thing that's about to take my soul and says, "Hi, honey. I'll be joining you. I told you I was faithful a lot of times, too." My uncle told me that me and my friends could go stay at his cabin in the woods for the weekend. He told me he hadn't been there in over a year. He said the electricity was off, make sure to take candles, and some bottles of water. Me and my friends get to the cabin. It doesn't look so bad, and actually, the lights did work. Now, at night when we all went to bed, I just kept thinking how nobody was there except me and my friends. And we didn't bring any kids with us. Who the hell is this kid standing in the doorway, opening and closing the door? And I'm the only one awake. At least I thought I was. And then I heard my homeboy say, Yo, John. Yeah, man, yeah.
Yo, John.
Yeah, what's up, dude? What?
You see him too?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I see him.
I had the towel wrapped around me because I was in the shower and I heard someone knock. But when I opened the bathroom door, I thought it was gonna be my mom or one of my siblings, but it was my father. Because we just came back from the cemetery from burying him, and he looks like he crawled out of the ground. And his eyes are gray, but he's telling me, "Hey, son, are you ready to go play some ball sport?" Mom.
I keep telling my mommy that there's something living inside of the closet that hangs on the coat bar with all of the clothes, but she doesn't believe me. Well, she didn't believe me when she came home one day and all the clothes were in a perfect pile in front of the closet, off of the hangers. She just said I did it and blamed me, and the thing in the closet laughed. I saw it laugh at me. My mommy didn't believe me when I told her that there was something in the closet that hangs and lives on the coat bar with all the clothes. She didn't believe me either when all of the clothes just seemed to have disappeared. I mean, vanished into thin air. She asked me,
"Susan, what did you do with all of the clothes? And how could you have done it so fast? I don't know what you're trying to pull, but you better fix it real fast."
and the thing in the closet laughed at me. My mommy didn't believe me when I told her there was something living in the closet, hanging and swinging back and forth on the coat bar with all of the clothes. You know, I got tired of my mommy not believing me, so one day I shoved her inside, and then when I opened the doors, she was gone, and so was the thing living on the coat rack. Coat bar with all the clothes. Now I'm in foster care. It would have been better just to let the damn thing stay in the closet.
My mom always asks me, why am I going fishing still?
Why are you going fishing still? How can you manage to even go out on that water anymore? I hate that lake. I swear to God, I hate that lake. I wish we could move. We're gonna need to move. Something has to change. What are you gonna go fishing for? Huh? How do you go fishing? You don't remember what happened? I don't understand. It isn't fair. It isn't right.
My mom's just having, these moments. She has them from time to time.
Why would you go fishing? You're gonna go fishing again. How do you even sit out there on that water in that boat the way you do and feel okay? And the thing is, you always bring back these fish and then you want me to cook them. Don't you see what it's doing to me? Don't you see what it's been doing to me ever since it happened?
Here's the thing, because my little brother was 5 years old when he drowned and he doesn't know he's dead. I'd rather just come get fish from him every day and keep him in a happy, calm, peaceful place. For him, for me, for everyone. I never used to get cold sweats, but I've been getting them more and more lately. The more I'm starting to ask my 2-year-old son, who is he talking to when I leave him in his room by himself? I hear him through the baby monitor, and when I go in there, he's in there by himself. I leave.
I go back out. I hear him talking to someone again on the baby monitor, and I go back again and I ask him,
Son, son, just. I gotta take a deep breath so I don't lose my patience. I'm about ready to snap. Not on the kid, I wanna break things. This is freaking me out. Son, who are you talking to, buddy? Keeps on pointing toward the corner and saying,
I talking to the man in the corner with the red face, and no mouth, and no eyes, and no nose.
When I look in the corner, I see nothing but the hair on my arms stands up. My family always makes me go to the cemetery to visit our dead grandma, and I hate going to the cemetery to visit our dead grandma because, oh my god, every time I go, it's not just my dead grandma. I'm literally seeing every single dead person there just standing next to their tombstone. And they're all and they're all just looking at me. And no one in my family can see it, and no one in my family will believe me. I really don't want to go visit Grandma.
I beg and I pray, I beg and I pray, I beg and I pray. Please don't be there. Please don't be there. For the love of God, please don't be there. But then when I go in my bathroom and I stand in the mirror, it's there. I gotta move, and I gotta move tonight.
We live on a farm in South Dakota, and we have a few farmhouses on my family's acres. 3 of them we use, the 4th one we don't. Dad says if he tears it down, she'll be angry. When I ask him who is she, he just says the woman that's hanging from one of the beams. Apparently she told him,
You tear down this farmhouse, I'ma run all over your land. You'll never know peace.
I guess I have to agree with my dad. It's probably a good idea he just leave that farmhouse standing right where it is, exactly where it is, and don't tear it down. I was on a roof putting up solar panels. It's my job. But I felt someone shaking the ladder, and the way the roof of this house was positioned, I couldn't really see who the hell was down there shaking the ladder. I wouldn't imagine it would actually be the folks that live in the house. They know I'm putting solar panels on their roof. So I scooched down, get halfway on the ladder, and I was going down the ladder, and right before I reached the bottom of the ladder goes flying with me on it. I hit the ground hard. I laid there for a minute, and then the man inside of the house came running outside and helped me up, and so casually just said, I am so sorry about that. You know what? She's been gone for a couple years now, but I tell you, she still thinks that it's okay to play around ladders. That's how she died, actually. Are you alright? Do you need me to call anyone? Guess who's not getting solar panels put on today now?
I was driving on a road one night and I saw a hitchhiker. And I picked the hitchhiker up and we were driving and I asked the hitchhiker, so where are you going? Where can I drop you off? And so the hitchhiker said,
Well, my name's Elizabeth, and I'm headed to Nevada. What's your name? I told the hitchhiker my name was Caliente. The hitchhiker looked at me and said, Caliente. I've never heard that name before. Wow, interesting. What does it mean? I told the hitchhiker it means hot. What you mean? What you asking me what it mean? You don't know caliente? Caliente always mean hot. So then the hitchhiker was like, "Oh well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just didn't know what it meant." I told the hitchhiker, "Well then you better know. You better act like you know. When you hear the name Caliente, you always better know what's hot." And then it got quiet for a little bit because I was thinking about going to Nevada myself. And then when I asked the hitchhiker, Elizabeth, whatever, so where in Nevada you going? She said she was going to one of the local, like, places where, the men go to have fun. I was like, oh, so you do that for work? Elizabeth said, yes, I'm a male entertainer. Yes, I am. And I thought to myself, what the hell happened to you to get you in that line of work? I actually even asked her, how you get into that line of work? Elizabeth. She said, I had a pretty rough childhood, and I think it just kind of left me a little messed up in the head. So I could relate a little bit to the rough childhood, and I could relate to some other things she said. So I didn't judge her too bad because she said she was saving money so she could go become a dental assistant. So I was like, cool. But then when we got to like Las Vegas, just before the strip, I turned to my passenger seat and Elizabeth was gone. I looked out my window and all up and down the Las Vegas strip, I see people putting up flyers for this missing prostitute. Her name was Elizabeth. Yo, I'm shook right now. So me and some of my friends live in Louisville, Kentucky, and we live close enough to the Waverly Sanitarium. If you don't know it, well, it's one of the most haunted places in America. So to live basically in its backyard is like a gold mine. Anyway, we snuck in like we always do, and we wandered around as we always do, and we were having fun. And let me tell you, the place, it really is haunted. We've always heard sounds, seen chairs flying across rooms, heard glass just a few doors down from where we would be, and they would be breaking and we'd go run and look and there'd be no one in the room at all. I'm telling you, the place is haunted. But no, I don't think I'll be going back to Waverly anymore because one of my friends fell into one of the open elevator shafts, and I think something pushed him.
Don't you like how we leave all the doors open in the house for you at night? We open them for you. So why do you close them back?
I keep trying to tell my parents that every night when I'm in bed and my bedroom door is closed, it just comes open by itself, and I never see anyone there.
Right across the hall from me is the bathroom, and while my bedroom door is opening, I see the bathroom door coming open too. And then my closet doors are coming open. And I hear other doors in the house opening all at once, and I tell my parents I hear it at night. They never believe me. But they always see that all the doors in the house are opened.
My daughter passed away 3 months ago, and she thinks it's cute to leave all the doors in the house open at night so that I can go around the house like a chicken with its head cut off, racing to close them all before my wife gets up and flips out. I always just say, "Good morning, Sarah," just to let her know that I know it's her. And I close all the doors, and everything's fine. I just wish that Sarah would move on now. I just wish my dead daughter's ghost would move on now and go into the light. Go to the light, Sarah. Go to the light. Please, baby. For Daddy. Go to the light, Sarah.
My husband thinks that I don't know that our dead daughter, who passed away not too long ago, is haunting our house. I don't say anything because I'm too worried about him flipping out. The doors, all the doors in our house come open in the middle of the night, and I'm just laying there playing sleep, but I'm really not asleep. I can't sleep because I hear them, and I've been hearing it for months. I hear her laughing, running around the bed at night, but I don't see her. Who the hell could sleep like that? I hear her. But how is she opening the closet door, the bedroom door, the bathroom door, the doors in the hall? Every door in the house all at once. My husband would often say, "She was such an angel when she was alive. I miss her." I know this may not sound so nice, but she was a nuisance when she was alive. She always was making mischief. Now he's running around the house trying to close all the doors, and I have to lay here and pretend like I'm asleep until he's done. What the hell is going on with my life?
My daughter, Sarah, she was an angel when she was alive. Sweetest little girl. She never got in trouble, never made any problems, never made any mischief. She was an angel. And I miss her. I'm just trying to keep my wife sane. I mean, I'm glad she doesn't know that we have a little problem on our hands with the door opening at some point of the night. We're gonna try to keep it under wraps. But it's starting to get to me a little bit. It's every morning, 7 days a week. And it's been this way for months. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can. Just go to the light, Sarah. Please go to the light, Sarah. Please, God, go to go to the light for Daddy. Please go to the light.
I keep on telling Mommy and Daddy that something's opening the doors, all the doors in the house, in the middle of the night. But they don't listen to me. They never listen to me.
I wonder if they would believe me if I told them my name's not Sarah. Maybe I'll write it for them on a fogged up piece of glass. My name is not Sarah.